I like having a good quality pen. I have a few tactical pens and I enjoy them, but a lot of times you can get a really neat looking pen that just doesn't write very good. And, you know, the cross pens, I've had issues with those where they just don't write nice and smooth. And so I've come to use Bic crystals, these cheap Bic crystals are probably the nicest writing pens that I've found, anyways. Um, so I was really interested when Big Idea Designs and Knafs went together and designed the Sancho pen, and so I got in on the Kickstarter. So what this is a premium pen that takes the Bic crystal refills. And that's nice because you don't have to go anywhere to try to find any special refills or anything like that. The Bic crystal pens are literally everywhere. You walk into Walmart or Meijer and get Bic crystal pens. Huh. Comes with some spare parts. That's pretty neat. This is nice packaging. So they had several of these, or at least a couple of choices. I think they had a brass one, or I chose titanium. I could tell you that's very comfortable. It's not really huge. So some of the tactical pens are really big and they're tougher to use, or they have a lot of bumps and everything. This feels very nice. It comes with a refill already in it, which is great. Spin the end to get it to deploy. Now, most of the time when I buy the crystals, I buy the 1.6 millimeter, the extra bolds. I like that extra bold line. It seems to write nice and smooth. So the Sancho comes with a thinner line that honestly, probably most people are going to prefer that. It does write nice and smooth too. Another part about the Sancho is that it's almost like a little multi-tool. So up here, you have tweezers, very precise tweezers. Tweezers are good not just for pulling splinters. And I'm not sure on the points of these if that they're going to be the best for for pulling splinters. I'm sure they'll work. Usually, I get the flat chisel tip tweezers for that kind of stuff. But what these are going to be really good for is for working on folding knives, for placing the washers or bearings, whatever, back on a pivot. These are going to work really good for that, or for picking up all kinds of other stuff. So you have the tweezers that just slide right in there. It's really good friction too, that you really have to shove that down in there and it holds well. And then you have a little metal toothpick or just a piece of metal for anything you want. But they do advertise it as a toothpick. And as somebody that eats an apple every day at break time at work, I will appreciate having this with me. Those apple skins get between your teeth once in a while, and this will be very nice to have. You can see it has a nice bend in there, so that when it goes into the slot, that acts as a retainer. You really have to push, and that's held in by friction, and it's very well done. So I do like the tip that comes in this, the refill, but I want to see about putting in one of my extra bolts. So you just unscrew that. Look at the threads. Nice coarse threads, so you don't really have to unscrew it very far. Then you have an insert here that holds the Bic refill. I imagine the insert is probably retained by that little Torx. Very cool. Double O-ring sealed. That probably just keeps this from spinning. You know, the O-rings will just retain the position of that. So let's get one of these crystals out here, these extra bolts. Just pushes in there nice and easy. And I pushed on the O-ring and dislodged it. Okay, that's back in place. No big deal. They always come with this little bit of plastic on the end to keep it from drying out and protect the tips while it's in shipping. Then we just screw this back together. That action is very, very smooth and nice. And now I have my Sancho pen. Gotta get there we go. I have my Sancho pen in extra bold. Just the way I love the extra bold. These Bic crystals for disposable pens, in my opinion, are the bomb. They are the best. And now I have a beautiful, well-made, nothing rattling, feels great pen with a pocket clip that I can just clip into my pocket that is quality. You know, you get a clip like this, that's not going to really retain anything. This clip will. And it's low profile, so it's not going to get in the way of anything. It's not going to stick out to grab anything too much. You can tell it's sized more for a shirt pocket, which is absolutely perfect. And then you have those two little tools on the end too, just increasing its function. If this is something that's going to be with you all the time, then why not? Why not have those two little tools with you all the time? You never know when you're going to need them. Very, very impressive. The Sancho pen from Big Idea Design and Knafs. This actually got shipped from Knafs. It was bought on the Kickstarter that they just ran. Very nice. I'd like to get my hands on some of the other varieties, like the brass one too. Take a look at that sometime. So that's what you get today, and I appreciate you watching. I'm sure that you can get on Knaf's website. The Kickstarter is over now because they shipped them. Obviously, that's how I got mine. But I bet you this is going to be a very popular pen. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you with the next one.